Ja und los, was möchtest du dem Fred denn mal sagen?
Ach, das wird gefilmt?
Ja, sicher. Was möchtest du denn Fred Williamson mal sagen oder fragen?
Wie fühlt man sich, wenn man von Roberto Rodriguez und Quentin Tarantino zum Drehen eingeladen wird?
Worauf freust du dich heute Abend am meisten?
Ja, ihn persönlich zu treffen und kennenzulernen, Autogramme zu bekommen und viele interessante Stories aus seiner tollen Vergangenheit zu hören.
Ja, da geht ja rein.
Na, ich weiß nicht, ehrlich. Ich weiß nicht, was ich jetzt sagen soll.
Geht doch nur ein bisschen her.
It was a great honor. It was a great honor.
Was glaubst du, was der für ein Typ ist so?
Vom Typ?
Ja.
Also, so wie ich gehört habe, soll er lustig sein.
Du meinst, du hast eine größere Nase als der Fred?
Aber du weißt ja, was das heißt, ne? Das wollte ich sagen.
Hi Fred, it's an honor and a pleasure to meet you again after seeing all those lovely pictures like this, black and white. Fred, wir freuen uns, dass du da bist.
Selbstverständlich.
Fred ist der echte Hammer und er ist der coolste Zigarrenraucher auf dieser Welt und das ist schon ziemlich geil. Und wenn man ihm persönlich gegenübersteht, ist er ein Mann wie aus Stein gemeißelt. Da wird man auch, selbst als 1,90 Meter Typ, wird man da echt noch neidisch. Alles Gute, Fred. Ja, da geht ja rein.
Warte Sekunde.
Wegen ihm habe ich angefangen zu rauchen damals. Das ist jetzt, also er hat mich inspiriert. Wegen ihm habe ich angefangen American Football zu spielen. Also er ist mein Idol und ich glaube wegen ihm existieren wir alle nur noch.
Worauf freust du dich heute Abend am meisten?
Auf den Tabakgeruch, auf männlichen, harten Tabakgeruch.
Fred, we've all been waiting for that. And we know you won't disappoint us. Give us Hammer Time.
Guten Abend. Ja, reicht, spart euch das auf, da kommt gleich ein wichtigerer Mann. Ja, herzlich willkommen, ich freue mich, dass so viele Leute heute gekommen sind in den geheimnisvollen Filmclub Buio. Viele von denen, die ich hier sehe, sehe ich ja auch in den normalen Veranstaltungen, einige wenige nicht. Die sind uns aber trotzdem herzlich willkommen und vielleicht kommen die ja dann auch in der nächsten normalen Veranstaltung auch mal vorbei. Der heutige Tag, also ich sehe, es ist fast ausverkauft und ich finde das auch super und ich wundere mich darüber nicht, denn der Mann, den wir heute hier begrüßen werden, ist schon ein ganz besonderes Kaliber von Mensch, Star, Buio-Star aus der Buio-Welt. Da gibt es ja viele, aber es gibt, so wie ihn, gibt es eigentlich nur einen einzigen, denn er ist einfach ein Superstar. Er ist nicht nur Schauspieler, er ist Footballspieler, er ist Architekt, er hat im Stahlwerk gearbeitet, er schreibt Drehbücher, er produziert Filme, er dreht Filme als Regisseur, er vermarktet sie selbst, sorgt für die Post-Production und all das, was er macht, immer als Independent, nie als Sklave der großen Majors. Also das ist das, was ihn besonders auszeichnet. Er ist keiner, der sich irgendwie unterordnet, der irgendwie es ertragen könnte, dass ihm jemand in seinen Kram hineinredet. Dieser Mann macht es so, wie er es will und nicht anders. Man kann ja viel über diese Leute reden, aber es ist eigentlich viel einfacher, einfach ein paar Filmbilder zu zeigen, ein paar Bilder aus dem Leben dieses Helden, dessen Namen ich jetzt noch nicht verraten darf. Ich würde sagen, einfach mal Film ab, bitteschön, Herr Vorführer. Ja, gerade noch auf der Leinwand und jetzt schon hier bei uns im geheimnisvollen Filmclub Buio, der wunderbare Fred the Hammer Williamson!
as you can see by looking at me, age is only a number. I don't know if you expected to see an old man walk out here, but here I am, looking pretty much the same way I did when I made all these movies. And it's not over. I'm still making them. My next one will be a sequel to original Gangsters. It's called Old School Gangsters. There's still some more bad guys left to get out there, so I have to go get them.
So, I'm off the stage, and now it's Ingo who will guide us through the evening, the interview. Ingo, are you ready?
I'm ready to go. This is what I'm saying here. On me, you don't find this. Maybe on your back.
Were movies very important for you when growing up? Or was it more sports?
I was not a movie watcher, you know. I mean, when you come from a small town, your mentality is you never think you're going to leave. You think that one day your whole life was to live and one day work into the steel mill and become a foreman. You didn't think beyond your environment. And my environment at that particular time was a steel mill. So I never thought I was going to be a professional athlete or be a movie star or do any of those things. Those things just happened to come into place. Once I worked in a steel mill, I worked one summer in a steel mill, and I got very dirty. And I didn't want to do that again.
You did not like it very much?
I had my fingernails all dirty, and took a week to get the dirt out. So I said, I need something different in my life. So I started to become interested in sports. But at the same time, I was interested in education too. I really wanted to be an architect because I was very good at drafting in school. Sports sort of came along because I saw that all the basketball players and football players had all the girlfriends. So,
that gave you a lot of motivation.
Well, it was a little easier to have a date when you were a football player or a basketball player. Track was no big deal because nobody ever came to the track meet.
You mean the people from the steel mills never had dates?
I didn't say that. No, but it was easier. It was easier to find girls to date if you were an athlete. So I got interested in sports, and I found out that I was good at it, so I continued.
Next to Enzo, you work with other very popular directors, and one is Antonio Margheriti. You did a western with him, Take a Hard Ride.
Yeah, but it was another. Antonio was Anthony Dawson.
Yeah.
His American name. Again, he hired us, me and Jim Brown, because we are opposite personalities. Jim Brown is an angry man. He's angry about something in their life. I don't know.
Project Teil, you watch that. Half the West swore they wouldn't. It's on the way. Take a Hard Ride, starring Jim Brown as Pike, the loner. To some men, death is a way of life. Lee Van Cleef as Kiefer, the bounty hunter. Are you going after Pike too? I might just be the one that's going to kill him. As sly as a rattlesnake, and twice as deadly. Fred Williamson as Tyree, the gambler. I certainly would call this a fine hand. He could deal from the bottom of the deck, or the barrel of a .45. Catherine Spock as the woman. She crossed an ocean to find freedom. All she found was trouble. Jim Kelly as the half-breed. He never said much. He never had to. Barry Sullivan as the marshal. I could have like myself. I've already heard it doesn't let us say the same thing. With justice on his side and murder on his mind. Dana Andrews as Morgan. The money was his. The risk was theirs. When you've got $86,000 in a land where life isn't worth a nickel, you've got no friends. An army of enemies. And only one thing to do. Take a hard ride.
Jim is a very famous Hall of Famer football player, as I am a Hall of Fame football player. So we have a history that goes way back. He was an offensive player. I was defense. So we had many occasions to attack each other. So there is a very strange relationship that Jim and I have. Jim on Monday is not the same as Jim on Wednesday. Monday, I say, yo, Jim, what's up, dude? Hammer, my man. Wednesday, yo, Jim, what's up? Talking to me, motherfucker? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Why are you talking to me? Because I know you. So there's friction there that's never really sort of exploded, but the possibility exists. He's an angry man, he's angry, and it came out, and it comes out in his movies, and so they decided to capitalize on this to put us in conflict. He was trying to take $86,000 someplace, and I'm following him because I told him, I'm going to take this $86,000 from you. Somewhere along the way, I'm kicking your butt and taking this $85,000, and he's saying, yeah, okay, bring it. So that was the friction that came out in the film. So I don't know how and why they hired Antonio Margarita, but he came in and he saw the tension and he used it in the film.
And you did in your career a lot of films like these all-star films with Jim Brown and Jim Kelly. You returned to that formula with One Down, Two to Go. So as a viewer, you wonder if it's some kind of family feeling when you guys all get together. Is it like that, or?
No, I'm smart. I'm smart. I understand people want these relationships. They want to see the trio of, after Three the Hard Way, Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly. We all represent something different. Jim comes in, kicks down the door. I come in and wipe away the dust. Kelly comes in, wah, wah. So everybody has their own thing. One funny thing about Take a Hard Ride, after we did Three the Hard Way, and they decided they want to do a sequel, and Jim and I says, we don't want to do another film with Jim Kelly, he can't act. He's terrible. His lines are all guttural, and they're like quick, you know, like, shut up, sit here, come down. Because he thought he was a real martial art mystical guy. So he spoke that way. So we said, we don't want to do another film with Jim Kelly. They said, okay, suppose we made a film where Jim Kelly couldn't talk. We said, that's a wonderful idea. But I don't think you can sell Jim Kelly on this idea. And they said, what we're going to do is do a Western. We make him a part Indian and his tongue has been cut out. And he can't talk. Well, hey, go for it, man. So they took the story to Kelly and he bought it. As they described in the movie, he can fight and he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything because he has no tongue. So it worked, you know. So that's how we all three got together again to do this film. But you know, you have to be thinking all the time, and you know, you go with what works and you manipulate other situations to make it work. You know? You have to be thinking all the time. You just don't make a movie. You go think about what you're doing.
And what's Jim Kelly doing now?
Who knows?
Who wants to know? You mean who wants to know?
Who knows? If you listen very carefully, you may hear in the background, wow! That's Kelly.
And now I'm very proud and honored to award you with our prize, a prize from your fans called the Joe. To Fred the Hammer Williamson for his achievements in the Buio action film. Buio, because we are Buio Omega and the films we like are Buio. So, this is for you.
I want to thank my mother for bringing me here, and my father for lending a helping hand, my dog, and all the children that I know about. I want to thank you.
Ein paar abschließende Worte zu einem wunderschönen Abend.
Ja, man ist nach so einem Abend natürlich total platt, aber auch begeistert, weil es hat alles geklappt, was wir uns vorgestellt haben. Der Hämmer war da, der Hämmer hat seine Show gemacht, der liebe Ingo Gerard hat das Interview bestens über die Bühne gebracht, die Stimmung war toll, alle haben Hämmer geliebt. Hämmer steht hier gerade hinter dir und schreibt immer noch Autogramme, Finger bluten schon, Fotos werden gemacht, alle sind im Glück. Also ich auch.
Just don't work on you. Got my mojo working, but I just don't work on you. Got my mojo working, don't work on you. I'm going down to Louisiana, found me a mojo man. Don't I give you all kinds of loving, darling, something you don't understand. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working. I got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. This is where you sing now. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo, that's terrible. I got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you.